Hi everyone, welcome back to the family of three. I hope you're all doing well, especially with the crazy lead up to Christmas at the moment. We're super excited. We've even done all our wrapping for Christmas. I'll show you all the presents under the tree. Don't they look good under there? I always think having presents under the tree sort of makes the finishing touch to the Christmas tree. Anyway, we thought we'd take you along on a day in our life today. We're even going to be doing some Christmas Lego building, and then Jono has something really super exciting that's happening today, but he'll tell you all about that shortly.
Morning everyone and Merry Christmas. We're glad you can join us for another video. Today is an exciting day, as Rebecca mentioned. We've got something happening very shortly. We're about to go off and pick it up. For those of you who know me, I had my Evo for around about 15 years and probably getting on to a year, maybe a little more ago. We were sort of thinking maybe of selling it, and I was keeping an eye out on cars as we were driving around, and I actually spotted one that I really liked. We then looked online, saw what it cost, and we well, no, we won't be buying that. But then after a little while we continued to look up the Evo online on Trade Me, and actually found that I could sell the Evo for what I bought it for, which meant the new car that I really liked is actually affordable. So about 5 months ago we actually placed the order for the new car. It's taken that long to get here. It was possibly even going to take longer, but we did manage to get one by making one small sort of upgrade to it, which they had in stock. So yeah, we've got the car today. We're heading off to pick it up, and yeah, that means we're going to be back to two cars in this family. We've been down to one car for a number of months now, as I sold the Evo about 3 months ago. So yeah, we're going to head off, going to show you what it is, and yeah, show you how it all goes. So we're heading down to get my new car now. It's my first car in 15 years. So I had the Evo for quite a long time. I didn't know it at the time. I knew that Evos were quite desirable, but they became quite a collector's car. That's why it held its value in the end. As I was able to sell it for exactly what I bought it for. The guy that bought it was actually part of the Auckland Evo Club, so yeah, he was really loving the car and wanted it as well, which worked out well for us. So yeah, we're heading down now. The new car I've got is a Skoda Octavia. Our older viewers probably think of the Skodas not necessarily as that greater cars, but the new and reinvented cars are much better, much cooler, a lot more in line with the European cars. So yeah, we're picking it up. Been a long wait, so yeah, thoroughly happy to be getting it today. Finally got it after this long. Cool. It's going to be good to drive it home. We'll have a bit of a look around it and play with it when we get home again. Check out the features and connect the Bluetooth, that sort of thing. As he mentioned, he can't actually show us how to connect it all up and do everything because they can't hop in the car at the moment. So yeah, we'll take it home and show you around. So as part of the purchase, Skoda threw in some purchases. We did pay for the Duracell, which is protection on the paintwork and also the fabric, but we've also got, it looks like a cargo net, which I'm not sure if it came with it, but I've thrown that in, so you can basically tie things down in the back, and whatever this little one is as well. So we'll have a bit of a look. Which looks like maybe a torch, a Bluetooth charger or something like that, umbrella, and a thermos.
Standard car gifts, eh?
It is. And a Skoda bag for whatever that's for.
So it's quite a nice big roomy boot, which is one of the reasons that you quite liked this car, isn't it, Jono?
It is. The other Evo that we had didn't have much space at all in the boot, so yeah, you can get a lot more in here. It's also, we got the tow bar fitted on the back. It just means with our work, if we need to, we've got a spare vehicle that we can load some gear in the back. We can also tow a trailer. So yeah, if the van does need to be off the road, it's just sort of a backup vehicle as well.
Okay, so Jono's having fun playing with his car at the moment. He's syncing up his phone and having a look at all the different things it does. So we're going to keep having a look around the car and check out all its new functions, and then we're going to go for a little drive. Okay, so we're off on our first little family drive in the new car. I was slowly learning all the bits and pieces about the car. We're still struggling a bit with learning on how to turn on the airbags. But other than that, it's going pretty good. We've started to learn how to do most of the different things it can do. But yeah, we thought we'd take it for a drive and go give it a good run. Hey, Jono.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. Lots of features. As I say, we don't understand a lot of them yet. It's got the sunroof. That's the add-on that we ended up getting. And we purely got that because if we didn't get the add-on, then we would have had to wait another several months for the car. This was the car they had, and it had the add-on. So yeah, we got this one. Really cool car. As they just got to figure it all out and enjoy it. So one of the features I didn't know the car, well, I sort of wondered if it had, but we didn't know if it was an optional extra, is driver assist, and that comes in with all sorts of things like lane assist. So if you, with it on you, if you actively try and go towards like the edge of your lane, it will deliberately correct you and push you back into the centre and things like that. Also, if you come up too close to the car behind, it actively slows you down and speeds you up and things like that, just to keep up with the cars. I also believe, from what I understand, it reads the speed limit signs as you go past them, so that's how it sort of knows what speed it's meant to be doing and will just control you to the speed. So yeah, it's quite unusual to have a car that's actively trying to do things while you're driving. So
yeah, and then a funny thing that we've had a few times is we've had the window wipers going off instead of the indicators.
Yeah, European cars, you got to get used to having the indicators on the left rather than the right, but no, I'll get used to that as well. Well, I'm sure I'll still make many mistakes with that, but yeah, no, I'll get used to it.
I know, it's going to be interesting when I get to have a drive of it to see how I go. Okay, in front of us is a Costco building being built. This is the first Costco ever in New Zealand, so it's pretty exciting to see when it comes, to see what it's going to be like. I think it's going to be finished in...
well, they're saying early 2022, but they've had a few delays with everything going on, so it could, hopefully next year they will get it completed. It's definitely a good sized Costco. They've actually put a lot of the parking on the roof just because of the space available and where they wanted it. So, and we believe, like, we're getting the full works here in New Zealand, so the service station and all that, which we think we're beside at the moment, but yeah, we'll see how it progresses. Over here.
We think this is potentially the Costco petrol station, but we're not 100% sure because there's no signage for it. But yeah, it's looking huge, and yeah, we've never been to a Costco, so it should be really interesting to check out and see if it's worthwhile for us as a family to have a membership there, see what sort of products and produce they have and what sort of quality it is compared to where we already shop. Yeah. It should be really interesting. So yeah, we'll, in the future when it comes as open, we'll do a video and show you the first ever New Zealand Costco. So Madison, how was the first little drive in the car?
It was lots of fun, and I found out I've got this drink holder in here, which is always nice to have, something in the middle to be able to put your stuff. And I've also got some aircon in the back seat, which is very nice.
So we're back home. That was a good little drive. I think we'll probably head out again this evening, just take it for a bit of run in the dark. But yeah, love the car. It's great fun. A few things to YouTube to figure out how to work them and how to adjust them. But yeah, lots of fun. Thoroughly enjoying it.
So we're talking about trying to do our own Starbucks Christmas peppermint drink. So I think we're going to bring you along while we try and sort of invent something on how to do it, aren't we, Jono?
Yeah, I think we've got most of the ingredients, so we'll make something similar. But yeah, we'll give it a go and show you what it comes up like.
Okay, I'm going to start with the milk. I'm just guessing this amount. I can always add more if we need it. Yeah, it's a bit of just trial by error type thing because I don't really have an exact recipe. And then I think I'll do ice next. We'll give it a go, that amount of ice. And then we've got this hot chocolate drink. I've not had it before, so hopefully it tastes nice. Whoa! I think it might be just easy enough to use the spoon and just tap it in. Okay. Okay, what should we do next? Maybe some of the peppermint syrup. Do you want to put in the ice cream there?
A couple of scoops.
Yeah. I'll just guess that amount of syrup. Do we want to put this in here or just on the glasses?
Maybe just on top of the whatever we pour.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to blend it up and fingers crossed it has a bit of a taste like the Starbucks drinks. Okay, so we're going to all have a good sip and have a try of it and see what we think. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to Starbucks. Not quite the same, but it's pretty close. It's really good. Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so this is the Lego set we picked up from the Lego store. We've been looking forward to building this. It should be interesting. So we're going to give it a go. Aren't we, Madison?
Yes, we are. It looks like lots of fun.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
Okay, so there is the final product of the Santa sleigh Lego. It's quite cute. A little fun little set. I really like the reindeers. What about you, Jono?
Yeah, I think I like the little Santa minifig. He's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
pretty cool. It is, definitely. And that was a little bit of fun.
So it's a nice day so far. We've had a really relaxing afternoon, just a bit of a lazing around after we did the Lego. It's been a really good day. I've enjoyed getting the car this morning. Sort of as leading up to Christmas, we're getting a lot of things ticked off. We've got all the presents wrapped and things like that. I spent the afternoon looking through some of the instructions and stuff for the car as well, so figuring out some of the different features and how they work and how to set it all up. There's lots of little things. It's got umbrellas hidden in the door. It's got sort of secret compartments in the boot so you can hide everything away and still have the boot space. So lots and lots of little features that were stuff we weren't used to as well. So yeah, we'll show you some of them when we go back out later on for a bit of a drive in the evening. But yeah, it's been a good time. Lots going on. As it always is, getting close to Christmas. You're probably all getting run off your feet as well. So just in the lead up. But yeah, we'll show you more after we have some dinner. We'll head out and yeah, show you more of the car. So another little nifty trick the car does, which I learned from reading the bits and pieces, is if you've got your hands full, you can actually, when you walk up to the car, just run your foot underneath, and that will actually open the boot as well for you, just so you don't have to put everything down. So yeah, lots of cool little tricks in this car. We'll see what it does at night.
So a fun little novel thing that Jono's car does, when you open up the doors and it's sort of dark enough, it will actually light up Skoda on the floor. Isn't that a bit funny?
tartans, which is where I slept overnight, and it was such an amazing experience to do with my class, especially in my last year at the school.
So we're just coming back around from the waterfront, Auckland's waterfront. It's a nice drive around there, reasonably busy out and about, lots of people and lots of people on their scooters riding around as well. But yeah, it's getting dark now, so we'll probably leave the video here. Thanks very much for coming along on the journey with us and me getting my new car. It's been a fun day, so don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps our channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!